He thought he was untouchable, a legend in the prank world, millions of followers, no filter, no fear. But then, the Philippines happened. Now he's sitting in a filthy detention center overseas, with roaches crawling over his body and no country willing to claim him. So how did the King of Chaos go from streaming wild stunts to begging for mercy in a prison cell? Let's dive into the outrageous downfall of Vitaly Zdorovetskiy. A story so wild it sounds made up. Once upon a time, Vitaly was YouTube royalty. Back in the early 2000s, he built his empire on jaw-dropping public pranks, fake bomb scares, staged assaults, and straight-up harassment disguised as comedy. To his fans, he was fearless. To his critics, reckless. But love him or hate him, he got views. In recent years, the platform changed. YouTube cracked down on edgy content. Monetization rules tightened. So Vitaly shifted to Kick, the wild west of streaming, where just about anything goes. And with fewer rules came bolder behavior. Fast forward to early 2025, Vitaly hops on a flight to the Philippines with a camera, an ego, and a dangerous sense of invincibility. And let's just say, that trip didn't go as planned. From the moment he landed in Manila, Vitaly treated the city like his personal playground. He filmed himself shouting at strangers, mocking women, snatching hats off security guards' heads, and, get this, joyriding on a police officer's bike, all while streaming it live. He wasn't hiding. He wanted to be seen, yelling things like, "I'm the new general in town, mother," and pretending to rob people on camera. Even more disturbing, he targeted locals who clearly didn't speak fluent English, making his antics feel predatory, not playful. And yet, he kept going. At one point, he even admitted to taking a rhino pill and claimed his privates wouldn't go down, asking random women if their husbands could help him. Yes, that actually happened. On camera. This wasn't edgy content anymore. This was borderline criminal, and it didn't take long before the authorities noticed. On April 2nd, 2025, the fantasy ended. Philippine police arrested Vitaly midstream, and instead of quietly handling it, they dragged him to a full-blown press conference. He was paraded in front of the media, cameras flashing, microphones blaring. But here's the kicker. He was still smiling, still mugging for the camera like it was just another skit. But the Philippines wasn't playing. Even President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and Immigration Chief Norman Tansinko got involved. They saw Vitaly's antics as an insult, not just to the people, but to the nation's dignity. Tansinko gave a chilling statement. "This man is an undesirable alien. He crossed the line too many times." Vitaly was shipped off to an immigration detention facility where things quickly went from bad to horrifying. Imagine this: no air conditioning, no showers, barely any food, cockroaches running laps across your mattress, and 50 grown men crammed into a cell built for 10. That's where Vitaly has been living for the past several weeks. The flashy prankster known for flexing cash and pills on stream is now sleeping inches away from strangers, spooning for warmth, and rationing rice like it's gold. Sources say he's experiencing serious mental distress, and it shows. In a letter obtained by GMA News, Vitaly begged for help. He claimed the conditions were causing him severe psychological trauma. And while some sympathize, others call it poetic justice. For years, Vitaly made his name mocking others. Now he's the one being mocked, detained, and ignored. And the worst part, this might just be the beginning. Vitaly's letter to authorities was full of emotion. He talked about the mental strain, the lack of sleep, the filth, and the fear. He even hinted at self-harm, though carefully worded to avoid outright alarm. But Immigration Chief Tantsenko wasn't moved. He doubled down, labeling Vitaly a public nuisance. The government officially charged him with 3 counts of unjust vexation, a unique Philippine offense for disturbing the peace without violence. Each count could land him 30 days behind bars. So that's 3 months total, assuming nothing else comes up. And while the theft charges tied to the stolen police bike were dropped, his future is still grim. Because here's the part that no one saw coming. Let's say Vitaly serves his time, or maybe he beats the charges. What happens next? Well, he can't go home. Vitaly is a green card holder in the US, but not a citizen. And due to the nature of his arrest, the US is reportedly refusing to take him back. Meanwhile, his birth country, Russia, has disowned him publicly. In a rare statement, Russian officials said, "Respect local laws. He's not our problem." That leaves him in legal limbo. If no country accepts him, he could remain detained indefinitely. Or worse, he could be transferred to a real Philippine prison. And let's be clear, the immigration center is bad. But the actual prisons, worse than you can imagine. Some call them the most overcrowded jails on earth. Designed for 1,000 inmates, often housing 5,000. People sleep in stairwells, under bunks, even standing upright against walls. Diseases spread fast. Violence is constant. And foreign inmates, especially arrogant ones, are often targeted. If Vitaly ends up there, the stunts, the bravado, the attitude, it won't matter. Because inside those walls, nobody cares who you are online. And the authorities seem dead set on using him as a warning. A message to foreign influencers. You don't come here and make a mockery of our people. So where does that leave us? Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, once a millionaire prankster with global fame, is now an international pariah. No country wants him. No platform can save him. And no punchline can undo what's already been done. Is it karma? Is it injustice? Or is it just another clout chaser learning the hard way that real life has real consequences? Let me know what you think. Does Vitaly deserve a second chance? Or is this the price of years of unchecked chaos? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you're still watching. And subscribe for more shocking stories just like this one. Because in the world of online fame, one wrong move can cost you everything.